there's a redemptive power that making a choice has, you know, rather than feeling like you're at effect to all the things that are happening. Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. The universe is going to get out your way.
I was a black hat hacker, someone that illegally breaks into computers. Being ethical meant doing the right things, not only for yourself, but for everyone involved. My name is Ujovi Noor. I start companies. My major company is a computer security company. I grew up in Bedford-Stuyvesant, and they called it Bed-Stuy or Do or Die. Basically, I grew up in a neighborhood that was really tough. You were surrounded by crime, you were surrounded by drugs. Very little opportunity. I had very good role models. My uncle, who was college educated, he got a computer at home. I started exploring. When I went on the internet, when I went online, I didn't have to be a 13-year-old poor kid in Bedford-Stuyvesant. I can be anything or anyone I wanted to be. Became a hacker. It wasn't because I wanted to steal or break. I got access to millions, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment. When you're trespassing on the internet and when you're breaking into systems on the internet, it's very easy to commit crimes when you imagine there's no victim. There's only bits and bytes. When I was about 14 or 15 years old, I called up one of my victims. It was my first time associating a human with what I was doing. I said, look, I just broke into your system, but I wanted to tell you how I did it and how you could fix it. I don't think he was expecting a 15-year-old kid to show up. 30 minutes later, he called me up and he offered me a job. I realized that this was something I wanted to do as a career. This guy had really given me a job and an opportunity. I took the skill that I had and tried to make money from it. And I started my first company, which was a computer security company. And it's been very successful. Within a year, it was making $2 million a year. I have a book telling everyone in the world about my life. Never would have imagined that this happened. You have to start with some belief of what you consider right or wrong. As a hacker, that meant understanding that on the other side of the computer, there was an individual, there was a person, there was a family, and there was a story. And you have to be conscious of that. So really developing ethics, for me, was about understanding that the world isn't only about me. To be successful in life, you have to work with other people. You have to think about other people.
Your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions all have to be firing simultaneously in the same direction. If you look at anybody who's not achieving what they desire and deserve in their life, you'll notice that one of those three
But it is very true that the way you think creates reality for yourself. There are other factors going on. So it's not everything, but you really can change your own reality based on the way that you think.